We talked before about what is patentable subject matter, and we said a machine, an article of manufacture, or a change of composition of matter, like a new gasoline. And then finally, it was the business method patent. So software comes under the business method, a method of doing something. Now, there's been new case law recently, and I won't get into boring you with the names of the cases or anything like that, but basically they wanted to tie to something more physical. They call it the machine or transformation of matter test. So a guy came up with an idea of picking stocks for like coffee or something that grows like beans, in determining weather patterns to decide whether or not it was going to be a good harvest or a bad harvest to pick stocks based upon. And the court said, look, it's just an idea. There's no physical transformation of matter there, and we're not going to give them a patent. So we're looking for something to tie into it, some sort of hard, solid machine or transformation of matter to get the patent. The other thing someone was asking me, a quick question is, and I wrote it down on my phone here. I'm taking a look down. Excuse me here for a second, but it says, can you get a patent on an app? All these apps are out there. Everyone's got the new idea. And the answer is possibly you can. If it's directed to that new method of business, it fits into this machine or transformation of matter test, or you can get it on the logarithm itself, and or the logarithm. Now, the logarithm could also be copywritten, but you still have to be able to tie it into this newfangled test. The other thing is, you still have to be able to write your logarithm. You have to write your code on your own. Otherwise, the person who writes it is the person who's going to get a patent. And maybe that could be, you have the idea because, a lot of the times people come to me and they have no idea on how to do a logarithm or make the app themselves. So they have to get somebody else to do it. So if you get somebody else to do it, you probably should send a contract. You should sign a contract, a work for hire agreement with them, so that they assign all their rights over to you, because you're the one that came up with the idea, and they would have never even thought of this. But when they start writing it and doing the work, well, they're going to gain rights on it. So you should have them sign their rights away to you right from the beginning.